It's in the 30s. We're out here in a creek. We're headed to a creek to hunt some shark's teeth. It's really too cold for this. It's actually miserable, but Erik's got the day off, so we have to deal with the weather no matter what. Maybe we'll get lucky and find some. The best way to hunt shark's teeth up here is you just got to get on the ground and crawl around. You got to get your nose in the gravel. You can walk around and you might find some big ones, but if you really want to get a lot of shark's teeth at this location, you're better off to just get some knee pads and some elbow pads and crawl around. Now, of course, I have to wear cheaters because my eyes ain't that good anymore, but it does help. Because you can see, if you were just walking along, you wouldn't see this tooth right here. I probably won't keep this one. It looks like part of the root's missing. Yeah. We'll keep it for a while. We might just keep all the pieces and just tally them up at the end, and then we'll probably chunk them if they're broke. But still, that would have been a good one. Yeah. Erik just got a nice Ptychodus tooth. These are the kind of teeth you really have to crawl around on the ground if you want to find these, because they look pretty much like a rock.
Here's a broken squalor.
There's a,
I think it's a squalochlorx, or however you say it.
There's a broken shark's tooth. I just threw one down. I've been only keeping them if they have the root and everything. Okay, so we got a whole tooth here. Hope y'all can see it. These things aren't very big. You'll see that tooth right here. That's a nice little tooth, complete. Definitely a keeper. Here's a big chunk right here. We'll bag it for now. We'll chunk it later. This is a pretty popular spot. We met, what's her name?
Willie.
Willie. We met Willie down here. Willie's got here long before us. Look at his handful. So this is one of those places where if you spend any time at all, you're gonna get something. Look at Erik's big one.
Yeah.
I can never remember what those things are called.
So what are these right here?
That's the Ptychodus tooth.
The Ptychodus is a shell crusher.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have the entire upper and lower jaw was just like 10 tooth deep, 20 teeth wide.
Oh, Erik's collar, and he's found him a nice big, ooh, that is, holy cow, look at that tooth.
It's got the root and everything on it. I've found these before.
Super nice Ptychodus.
Most of the ones I found like this, the root's broken off of, so it's a bit flatter, you know. But yeah, those are the ones I want to come out and find.
Oh, this is always a possibility, finding these here, and I just raked some leaves back, and look at this. Yes, sir. Not sure what type this is, but it's just almost complete. It's got that corner knocked off there and the tip knocked off there a little bit. Definitely an arrowhead. Cool. Erik just handed me this nice big vertebrae.
Yeah.
Sweet. Look at this big one Erik just pulled out. And I got so excited about that vertebrae, I lost my glasses. You can't hardly function down here without some cheaters. Check out the color on this tooth. It's got a piece broke off, but look how black this one is. Oops. That would have been a nice black one, but a piece of the root broke off. Seems like one thing about this place, when you find one, you end up finding three. It's like they come in threes. So we just picked up that nice black one, and then right here You got a big long point and then another tiny one. Broke too. So there's 3 pieces right in a row. Oh, here's one right here. These teeth get super tiny. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's shaped like a mini megalodon. It's a microdon tooth. And look at this little tiny thing right here. I don't know if I can get that to show up or not. Nah. So Eric's been getting all the Ptychodus teeth, but I was just crawling along here. Uh-oh, I've lost it. Oh, here it is. This is a nice big one. Nice big Ptychodus tooth. I don't know if y'all heard Erik explain to Willie what these were. These were big shell crushing sharks. They'd crush shell. That's what they fed on, so their teeth are rounded. And a lot of people miss these coming up here because they look like rocks laying in there. Everybody's looking for something sharp. So there you have it, nice Ptychodus tooth. On some parts of this creek you got the gravel layer you can get up against. We don't always do good on these, but on this one, if you'll look right here, you got a shark's tooth just about to fall out. Let's see if it's complete. Feels like it. Yep. Pretty close. Nice black one. Let's see what else is in this wall. These millipede looking things. They're everywhere. They're running in granny gear today. It's cold. They're barely moving. Oh, there's a daddy long legs. I haven't seen one of them in a long time. He's getting him some sun. Y'all see any teeth? Am I missing any?
We have one.
Erik said he got one down there. Oh, here's a big one. I just saw it. Y'all see that? Look at that. Man, I hope this one's got most of its parts. Nope, the tips broke off, but that's a lot of root up here. Here it is. Oh, there it went. It's gone now. Never find that thing. Let me see if I can find it. We'll get a video of it. I don't know where that big tooth went. It was broke anyway. But while I was looking for that, I saw a Ptychodus. Now I probably won't be able to find it again either. Let's see. It wasn't a very big one either. It's going to be hard to find. Here it is, look. Right there. See if I can pick this one up without dropping it in these leaves and losing it. That's a good one. If y'all ever come across this funky looking stuff and don't know what it is, it's a septarian nodule. So these things usually are huge. They're big. This is just a piece of one. And it's a pretty cool story if you want to Google it on how they think these things were created. But there'll be a big round sphere with these ridges, and if you break them open, they're sometimes hollowish. They got these little separate cavities. Maybe that's where they got that name. That's septarian nodule right there, and this creek's got a lot of big ones in it. Okay, we got a little quick wrap up here. We're done at the Shark Tooth Creek. I kept some of these broken ones, but I'm fixing to throw them out just so you can see the different types. I am keeping the Ptychodus. It's a nice one. Got a couple of whole teeth. A little bitty Ptychodus. We'll keep it. Got a nice arrowhead. Just chipped on that one corner there and just barely on that skirt. And then Erik got...
We got 4, maybe 5 Ptychodus. A bunch of pieces.
Bunch of teeth.
Vertebrae.
That would have been a nice big one.
Yeah.
That is a nice big one if it wasn't for that one piece missing. Look at the size of that. Got the nice vertebrae.
Okay, yeah, 5 Ptychodus.
5 Ptychodus. That's a nice one. I got 1 or 2 of them at the house, but not very many of those type. Lots of other little shark tooth fragments. There's a whole one. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
I see 4 Ptychodus.
We count.
I'm missing one somewhere.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah, okay. There we go.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for the one with the broken top.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple. These are intact. That one's partially intact.
Did get one bottle. This creek's full of old glass. We just can't figure out where the dump is that feeds the creek. And it's rare to find a whole bottle. This one's a bromo seltzer. But most of that glass is turn of the century that we've been finding.
Well, it looks like it's fossilized.
Yeah, it looks like part of a vertebrae. That cupped part right there.
Maybe.
Cool. We're going to haul it back to the house.